Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Good afternoon. We're here today to celebrate Black History Month and watch our annual Black History performance. Joining us today is Dr. Mary T. Kelly, Superintendent of Schools. Ms. Carolyn Dodd, President of the Board of Education. And Ms. Jeanette Santos, Trustee of the Board of Education. We thank you for being here. So, your classmates have worked incredibly hard under the direction and leadership of Mr. Demunda. Yes, please give me a hand. And with the support of Ms. Corus and Ms. Macarone and Dr. Fernandez from the music department. And I'm sure you're going to love the show. Give them your attention. And now, here's Justin.
How we doing today? We doing good? Y'all ready to celebrate this Black History Month? I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Jakes is definitely ready. All right. Welcome to the annual Black History Month show. Thank you for coming. Give me some noise. Give me some noise. Y'all are dead right now. Y'all are really dead right now. I need some noise. I should be hyped. This is Black History Month. Like, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. Like the energy. Keep the energy the whole show, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you, man.
So again, I just want to thank everybody that's in the show. They worked incredibly hard. So round of applause to them. We all worked hard for these performances to put on this show for you so it could look good for you guys. So our first, will you please stand for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wait. National anthem. Black national anthem. Please stand for the Black national anthem. Whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for that wonderful selection. And you have another one. Ain't that good news? Thank you, Chorus, for that wonderful selection. All right, so I'm gonna teach you something really quick, really quick. Whenever there's a performance that you like and that you think was really good, you say Ashe, right? So I'm sure a couple of you probably know what that is already, but it gives positivity to the performers. And so when I say Ashe, you just repeat it. So Ashe? Ashe. All right. Next up, we have Rochelle doing poetry.
Good afternoon, students of Amityville Memorial High School. Today, we would like to honor a respected member of our community, Major Nancy Leftenant Cologne, who we recently had the honor of naming our Library Media Center after. Nancy was born in 1920. She graduated from our very own high school in 1939. She became the first member in her family to pursue higher education by attending Lincoln School of Nursing in New York City. Her military nursing career spanned over the course of 1945 to 1965, including an elite flight nurse within the Air Force. She is known for being the first African-American woman to serve in the Army Nursing Corps and was the first woman to become president of the Tuskegee Airmen. Nancy put an application to be a flight nurse in 1947, but her application wasn't accepted until 1952. She set up hospital wards in Japan and in active war zones. She saved many lives during this time. Within the Tuskegee Airmen, she served as National Treasurer and the first Vice President. She also has received numerous awards, including honorary degrees from Tuskegee University and Mount St. Vincent College. Nancy retired from flight nursing in 1956. She then retired from the military in 1965. She then served as a school nurse for Amityville from 1971 to 1984. Overall, we would like to thank Nancy as Amityville Memorial High School for all she has done for our school and our country, also inspiring African Americans not only in our community, but outside our community.
Thank you. Can I get an Ashe? Ashe. All right. I think so, yeah.
Now we will have a musical selection, Big Love, performed by Elliot Herrero.
Let's get it. I don't think y'all ready for this. I don't think y'all ready for this. I don't think y'all ready for this. When I was a young boy. Restart, restart, restart. Come on, restart. Nah, restart. Restart, restart, restart. When I was a young boy, used to hear the people say, power to the people, but we them people nowadays. Now we got our hands up, but our hearts ain't big enough. We can't breathe because their hearts ain't big enough. Situation global, swimming up the river, so I can deliver. Message to the masses, homie, what's your status? And that's it. Come on. All right. Last verse. Okay. Life is a blessing and knowledge is a weapon. You should choose love instead of being reckless. Instead of being reckless. Candle in the darkness. Come change the heartless. Situation global. I'm swimming up the river so I can deliver. Message to the masses. Homie, what's your status? Cause when we are one, nothing can divide us. Period. That's what I'm talking about.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. No, hold on.
Period. Yeah.
One more
period.
time. One more time for Elliot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you. Can I get an ashe?
Thank you, Elliot, for that wonderful performance. Now we'll have a Haitian painting by Nathan O'D.
I'm sorry.
My fault.
Can everybody just quiet down, please?
My fault, yeah.
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
Now we'll have a Haitian painting performed by Nathan O'D. I said perform.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm here, along with my painting, to represent Haiti. Haiti, the pearl of the Caribbean. This work of art personifies her character, her history, her importance, and her evolution from slavery to freedom to statehood. This painting is meant to express her progress in the line of civilization, meant to express her probable destiny, meant to express her past and her present, and the bearing of her example as a free and independent republic. Upon her shoulders, which often are not seen, is the destiny of the African race. On January 1st, 1804, Haiti became the first enslaved nation to receive their independence. As Haiti revolted against her French oppressors in an effort to gain her freedom, she lost her fathers, she lost her brothers, she lost her daughters, and she lost her sons. My inspiration for this piece was to express the trials and tribulations that Haitian and Haitian Americans have gone through in recent years. But the beautiful piece of Haiti's often painful puzzle is the spirit of the Haitian people, who rise to occasion every time they're faced with struggle. The grace and determination of Haiti is something we can all take a page from. The blue and red background represents the Haitian flag, which was created on May 18th, 1803, almost 1 year before we gained our independence. Her face represents the beautiful island of Haiti, a strong and lively nation, rich in culture and in spirit. The tears represent the struggle that we have gone through and even still going through in the country today. Today, let us take a moment to highlight Haiti. Black history is not just confined to the month of February. Black history is 31,563,000 seconds of peace, 525,600 minutes of prosperity. It's 8,763 hours of excellence, 365 days of nonviolence, 52 weeks of unity, 12 months of health, and 1 full year of happiness, 1 full year of Black history. Thank you.
Oh, man. If that doesn't deserve an ashe, I don't know what does. Ashe. Ashe.
Now we will have poems by Rochelle Lewis Jean.
During the 19th century, it was known for a time for a rise of populism, the labor movement, and the Jacksonian democracy. It was also known for ushering the Gilded Age. For those who don't know, the Gilded Age was an era for rapid economic growth. It was a time for when poetry prospered, but not many people know that African Americans also contributed to this time, where poetry was at its peak. The Freedom's Journal was the first African American newspaper to be published in the United States by freeborn African Americans John Russwurm and Samuel Cornish on March 16, 1827 in New York City. The newspaper had many different things, including foreign and domestic news, editorials, biographies, births and deaths in the local African American community, and advertisements. The founders, Russwurm and Cornish, strongly believed that the African American community will hopefully get the urge to develop literacy and intellectual skills. Subscriptions were $3 per year. As Freedom's Journal was at its peak, it circulated in 11 states, the District of Columbia, Haiti, Europe, and Canada. There was a certain section of the newspaper titled Voices Beyond Bondage. Here's 2 of the poems that was published in the newspaper. This poem is titled Tears of a Slave. Adieu, my dear native shore, the toss of the boisterous wavel, to enjoy my kindred no more, but to weep the tears of a slave. By the sons of freemen I'm born, to the land of the free and the brave. From my wife and children I'm torn, to weep the sad tears of a slave. When I think on my mother and friends, and their joy their countenance gave, ah, how my sad bosom it rends, while weeping the tears of a slave. Ah, now I must labor got gold, to pamper the pride of the knave. Ah, now I am shackled and sold, to weep the sad tears of a slave. Keen sorrow so presses my heart, that often I sigh for my grave, while feeling the last cruel smart and weeping the tears of a slave. Yea, sons of the free and the wise, your tender compassions I crave. Alas, cab your bosoms despise the pitiful tears of a slave. Can a land of Christians so pure let demons of bravery rave? Can the angel of mercy endure the pitiless tears of a slave? Just heaven to thee I appeal, hast not thou the power to save? In mercy thy power to reveal the sad tears of a slave.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Ashe? Facts.
Okay. Now we'll have PowerPoint presentation on African American success. This slideshow was made by Victoria. She's unfortunately not here, so Jada Spence will be reading the slides.
Bayard Rustin. Bayard Rustin was an American leader in social movements for civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights. An early member of the Communist Party, Rustin worked with A. Philip Randolph on the March on Washington movement in 1941 to press for an end to discrimination in employment. Augusta Savage. Augusta Savage was an African-American sculptor associated with the Harlem Renaissance. She was also a teacher, and her studio was important to the careers of a rising generation of artists who would become nationally known. She worked for equal rights for African Americans in the arts. Claudette Colvin. Claudette Colvin is an American nurse and was a pioneer of the civil rights movement. On March 2, 1955, she was arrested at the age of 15 in Montgomery, Alabama, for refusing to give up her seat to a white woman on a crowded, segregated bus. She opened up the door for Rosa Parks' protest, however, she didn't get as much publicity from it. Dr. Rebecca Lee Crumpler was an African-American physician and author. Becoming a doctor in medicine in 1864 after studying at New England Female Medical College, she was the first African-American woman to become a physician in the United States. Jean Michael Basquiat, I think that's how you say it. Jean Michael Basquiat was an African-American artist of Haitian and Puerto Rican descent. Basquiat first achieved fame as part of Samo, an informal graffiti duo who wrote enigmatic epigrams in the cultural hotbed of the Lower East Side of Manhattan during the late 1970s, where hip-hop, punk, and street art cultures coalesced. Kara Walker is an American contemporary painter, silhouettist, printmaker, installation artist, and filmmaker who explores race, gender, sexuality, violence, and identity in her work. She is best known for her room-sized tableau of black cut paper silhouettes. Irene Morgan. Irene, a black seven-day Adventist woman who won a landmark United States Supreme Court case against segregated seating on interstate buses after refusing to give up her own seat in 1944. Each of these people presented have contributed something to the African American culture and have paved the way for generations to come. Although some of these African Americans may have not been given as much publicity in their time, their work and effort will never go unnoticed and will forever be appreciated.
Thank you, Jada. Now we will have a musical performance, Changes, by Noah Odige and Tiana Spence.
People walking by, but they ain't looking at my eye, cause as a brother in America, I'm not meant to fly. The court did a set with a jury for the trial, got a public defender who's even opened the case file. But that's how it is in the system. Poverty, it always fall victim. Trying to get some money in a way that's sad, it's just Breaking Bad, how we make that cash. But not a reason for me to get discouraged. I wanna go back to when my black blood's first. But everyone out here, we need them to see that we can't put up a fight if we already beat, man. But that's how it's supposed to be. How can the law get a brother if you're close to me? But the man that speaks those very words is the brother that died before he could get hurt now. If I speak to the ones that help me make this, the sexist, misogynistic, and the racist, I just speak cause we all want the hate to stop. Or the violence, just heard the latest pop, man. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Cause you know racism and discrimination is not just an issue with this generation, but more than 100 years in the making. It's all out there and there ain't no faking. When we thought we made progress, regress faster. Life filled with lovers that I hate our master. But see, this ain't no one-way street. While I can hate, everybody take heat now. No matter the color, blood's the same. We all got children no matter what the claim. And we ain't enemies, let's all be friends. That's how we make this country great again. That's real talk to the haters' minds. We act like this on news ain't the latest fine, but the latest news about gun abuse and how any day now another bomb blew a fuse now. See, all this is one-sided. We stand with love, not hate divided. And if you stand, you better come with me, cause man, that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Look, every single day in a game, we live in a world that love and kill the same. When tomorrow ain't guaranteed, I promise. And we ain't meant to win, yeah, boy, you don't want this. Gotta heat it in our pockets, but when charge comes, they won't ever try to drop it. Cause we own pilots in the cockpit, and we make our own beds, and the feds, they gon' lock it. And we reap what we sow, and this heat, we all know. Of our brothers in love, front seat to the gun show. We try to fight back, it's a loss, and we done though. And no matter how we try, people always trying to stop us when we fly. So we try to fight back with our words and pride, with our grief, our fuel, and our pain, our God. But see, that's how it is right now. Everybody stands up just to fall down, and we act like this will go away. But we gotta make a change, man, starting today. And see, we about more than just color. We a world filled with sisters and brothers, and we gotta look up and look to each other. Gotta fill with love, and the hate we gon' cover. And anyone say otherwise, you ain't gotta hear the word from the other guys. Cause the harder you hate, the harder you fall. You gotta let love in, not build a wall, man. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is.
higher.
That was wonderful. You already know what I'm gonna say. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
You guys doing all right tonight? Tonight? Wow. I'm so great.
All right. Next we have Still I Rise, dance by Kayla Barrett. Let me make some noise for her.
Yes, Kayla, yes.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Just 'cause I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like suns and like moons, with the certainty of times, just like hope springing high. Still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eye, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my sassiness upset you?
Let me hear it one more time for Kayla. That was really good. Ashe?
Nah, that was fire. That was fire.
Ashe?
That was fire, bro.
Uh-huh. Next we have an African beat by the Percussion Ensemble. Yeah. One more time for the percussion ensemble. That's all you.
Now we will have a Caribbean dance by our dance team.
Come on. Hold on. Now we will have a Caribbean dance. Come on, get hype. Get hype. Get hype, yeah. Uh-huh.
Gal walk. Yeah, gal walk. Let me see a gal walk. Gal walk. Let me see you make
Play it again. They about to dance. Relax.
Gal walk. Yeah, gal walk. Let me see a gal walk. Gal walk. Let me see you make your body move. You make me whistle for you something good. Gal walk. Oh, you make my body feel rude. Whining like a champion. Gal walk. Let me see you make your body move. You make me whistle for you something good. Gal walk. Oh, you make my body feel rude. Whining like a champion. My money, my body, now your own.
It's OVO, body.
If I tell you, say I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, oh. Yeah, Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby.
One way.
Shoulder for your flick, tell your shoulder for your flick. Cool ravers are far with, ding dong the new dancing king. And a shoulder for your flick, tell your shoulder for your flick. Watch your words to a speak and attack with your bad man. If you not like that, hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there fully, but say hold them there. Hold them there, 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 hold them there.
Send out one more.
There is in the air. You catch it, you catch it, you catch it! Silent! All the names are over!
Swing and rock your body left to right. Anywhere we go, the one place I ignite. We flare, we flare.
I'm talking about New York City, Miami, Toronto, LA, California, all the Jamaican people. We're skipping.
It's a run, na 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 na. Oh na 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 na, yes, yeah. New York City. It's dancing, it's moving, it's
Make some noise for that. That was fire. That was crazy fire. That was lit. Ashe? Uh-huh. All right, now we'll be having a performance from the jazz band. Make some noise for the jazz band. Come on, y'all can be louder than that. Make some noise for the jazz band. I just heard y'all making all that noise during the dance, and now y'all quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've not been dismissed. Please, a round of applause for all our participants today. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, on the right, please exit through the doors to my right, center to the back.